Welcome back, friends. Happy Friends Day. Welcome back to another episode of Friends Like Mine. I am Natalie.
I'm Jay.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Helen's hanging out as producer. You can probably see her in the back
He's
here.
DJing in the back.
Yeah, let's go. And welcome to our first YouTube episode. What's good? What is it? What do the
A
young kids
little
do?
clock it.
Clock it. What's tea?
Body
Or
tea.
however it is. Body tea.
I've seen people do both ways. I don't
Yeah.
think there's
They have
difference.
separate meanings.
Oh,
One
do
is
they?
like clocked it, like
Like
I
tea.
tea, yeah, or there's
Like
like
yeah.
what is it?
Ah,
Period.
okay. Period. Boo.
Whenever I try to say period, I think of Gianni because Gianni's
She'd be
always
like,
period. Shout out
that's
G.
not funny.
Yes. So yeah, we're
Yeah.
back. It's been exactly a year
Has it
since our
really?
last episode.
That's
Yes,
crazy.
1
It doesn't feel like
year.
that long.
Our last episode was Book It, which featured
Oh,
that was chaotic.
that
There
was
was like 12 of us
chaotic.
at the table. It
There
was
was.
me, you, Helen, Emily,
Chili.
Evo, and Chili. That was
That's
a good
right.
episode. Talked about smut books.
Good books,
So
though. Good books.
if you want to go back and
Recommend.
listen to our audio only episodes 1 through 8, I'm gonna just call that season 1. Friends Like Mine season 1. This is the kickoff of season 2. We're now back and on video. And yeah, go back and listen to them. They're on Spotify. They're on our Apple page.
10 out of 10. Would
They're
recommend.
also on YouTube, actually. So you can go back. They're audio only episodes, y'all. You can go back and listen to them.
Send to a friend. Send to a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
I gotta stop yelling because I feel like the microphone's like, bitch, calm
That's
down.
like picking it up.
Yeah. All right, Jalen.
That's
Yeah, I am.
it is the Puerto Rican.
So
I'm not yelling. This is how I talk.
we're not fighting. We're
Te
not-
voy a pegar.
Te voy a
Te voy
pegar.
a pegar.
That's such a universal experience.
No,
We'll get to that.
Latino culture.
We'll get to that. We'll get to
Yeah.
that. So Jalen, what have you been up to? Real brief synopsis.
I've been working. I've been traveling. I'm in my travel era.
Hell yeah.
I feel like no airport hates to see me coming.
Jalen's suitcase is like again.
It's always booked.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
What was your most notable trip of the last year?
Oh, I went to Japan.
Hell yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah?
That was really cool. We
Yeah.
did 16 days in Japan. Went to Tokyo, Okinawa, which is like the Hawaii of Japan, but it's so pretty.
Yeah. Was it warm?
It was
And
actually,
the water
which
was nice and
weird.
warm?
Yeah, it was very clear, and it was like pushing 90s,
Wow.
which is crazy because the rest of Japan was like rainy and like 60s.
I feel like
It was pretty. It was nice.
yeah. I feel like that was probably a really good time.
Mhm.
All
I
right.
want to go back.
Yeah, and what trip are you most excited for in the next 12 months?
Going to Colombia soon, which is fun. Cool. But
Uh-oh.
I'm going to Europe again to go see Bad Bunny in Madrid.
There
So
it
that's
is.
that's exciting.
Helen created a reel. I think it was a reel or an Instagram poll. It should have gone up on the page. I'm hoping it did. And we asked the question, do you think Bad Bunny will get mentioned this episode? That was the quiz. And I said yes, and then the second question,
I'm literally here.
the first answer was yes, and the second one was obviously with a rolling eyes emoji, like why are you even asking?
Why are we even?
And look, we made it what 36 seconds into the
And it's already been
10%. Bad Bunny. Ding 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 ding.
Ding ding.
Go cash in at the bar. If you had a bet placed, you can go pick up your winnings.
Your parlay just hit it. Your parlay just hit
I don't
it.
understand gambling at all, but I know
I
that's
don't
like
either,
a thing.
actually, but
Your parlay just hit is crazy because
Yeah.
that's a thing.
that
Sorry.
right.
I'm gonna apologize in advance to y'all. I gotta remember to look at the camera.
Me
I'm
too.
just- I'm
I'm
talking
like,
to the person
I'm like
I'm
this.
talking
I'm
to,
looking at
but-
Helen. I'm like this. And I'm
But
like,
you know
oh,
what?
yeah, like,
Hey, the
I
feel
gotta
of
look
this,
over there.
the feel of this podcast has always been we just
We just
yapping.
vibe,
We
yeah.
yapping. So it's okay. It's gonna get better. And if you don't want to watch us, I'm really sorry. But also like,
Right.
so yeah. All right. Cool. So you've had a good year then.
Yeah, we've had a good year.
And shout out to another great year.
Yeah, so true.
We're gonna catch up with Helen a little bit later. Like I said, she's back there in the producer's chair. We are gonna catch up with Helen later. However, to steal Jason's phrasing. So the last year's been interesting for me. Had some house stuff going on within the family, which was rough. And for those of you who know, like, we're living every day to the fullest. That's what matters. That's what counts. Like I said, Helen will give an update towards the end of the episode. I wanted to get on camera, say hi to everybody. And work changes. I changed jobs after 10 years. And
How's
it's a
that feel?
really it's
I feel
great.
like you're so used to like the
I
same schedule, the same.
It is, but so the interesting thing is, I went from working at a certain company, which I'm not gonna say, and I went from working at a certain company and got
Oh, that
laid off.
you can't say that kind of stuff, right? Like that.
Yeah. No, I don't want to because I don't want anybody, like, look I guess if you look me up, you could totally find out, but
Oh, okay.
I fortunately, like, I'm very, very, very blessed I got the opportunity, so even though they laid me off, they are now our client. And so
Mm,
I work for that same organization as a contractor providing similar services to what I used to provide
that's
before.
crazy. Yeah.
It is, but it was been a blessing. The company I work for is absolutely massive. Like the opportunities that are there are endless. They're doing a lot of amazing things in a lot of really cool spaces. And it has given me a lot of clarity on what I'd like to do and the things
Mhm.
that I'm really into. So that's cool.
A
And
win is a win.
yes, financially better opportunity, all these things. And we moved. Obviously, this studio is in our new house. Moving happened at a time that wasn't necessarily the most convenient because my impending layoff, I hadn't secured a job yet at that point. And Helen and I just kept going, is we're going on faith. Something's gonna work out, everything's gonna work out. And thank God it did. It
God is
did.
so good.
God is
God
so good.
provides. God provides.
Nobody but God. I said that to Helen today when we were talking about lab results and stuff. And I said, nobody but God.
Mhm.
Nobody but God. Um, so that being here afforded us the opportunity to create this space and for me to get back to doing what I love. Been in therapy, not afraid to talk about it, really working on my mental health and addressing things. And I have ideas to talk about those things during um during future episodes. I
Mhm.
would like to talk
For
about mental
sure.
health, but I want to keep it fun and
Hope-
light for a little bit
Hopefully
first.
we get sponsored by Better Health.
Haven, hashtag
You
BetterHelp.
never know.
Or
You never
Talkspace.
know.
I use Talkspace, I'm
Oh,
not
that's
gonna lie, I
good. I
love
haven't
their
heard of them
platform.
actually.
My therapist is phenomenal. Shout out my therapist.
Shout out my shorty.
Yeah, shout out my therapist,
Hey, that
um,
eats. That
who has
eats.
been who has been a great, great person to have, and, like, I've learned to communicate, and so I've been working on my mental health, and I've just been fixing a lot of things in my life. I'm on a health journey. I
Love to
love
hear
this.
it.
I've lost 8 pounds as of today.
Period.
Doesn't sound like a lot, but, I fight for every one of these 8 pounds.
Mhm.
And just getting healthier
Mhm.
overall. I'm drinking chia seeds and hot water every morning with
You see, they're so good. They're good for you, but
water.
they I don't like the texture.
I don't either, and
Yeah,
so I
it's
just
weird.
pause. I just swallow it.
That,
Pause.
that's what she said. That's what she said.
That's gonna be a
That's
clip.
what she said.
That's our first TikTok ever.
That's what she
I just swallow
said.
it, pause. I said it again
No
too,
didn't.
Matt Sassy.
Get it, man.
So yeah, that's the catch up. Like I said, we're gonna catch up with Helen later. But we appreciate everybody who's slowly coming back. It's gonna be a process, but rock with us, and I promise we're gonna have a really good time. We're gonna enjoy this, and we're gonna make the best of this
Mhm.
podcast. And bring a lot of fun stuff to the table. Yeah, we're going to Puerto Rico.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yes,
exciting. Where are
yeah.
we going? Where are we going?
We're spend the first 3 days in Aguadilla,
Okay, pretty.
Crashbowl Beach,
Love it.
um, de la Casa de los Colores. I think we're there.
Mm.
So I want to go see that. Um, I would like to go to Peña Blanca, but it's a little bit of a hike, so I have to see if
Um,
it's better now. They said it's better, but at one point the erosion made it to where you're like hiking down rocks.
when I went, it's like you park and then it's like a wait, you park and then you you park and then you walk. Um, if you go down the main way, it's just rock. You just gotta make your way down. But if you take a right and you keep walking for a little bit, it's a little more flat.
Word.
It's a little more flat,
Look at
but it's
Jalen's
still
giving
like
me the up on
it's
Puerto
like a
Rico.
still like a little like thing, but it's not nothing too crazy.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
But
Like,
definitely that is a place to bring water shoes.
yeah.
It's not really
See,
sandy.
another thing is like as beautiful as it is, I also want to have a day where I'm like just chilling.
Yeah, crash boat is good for that though. It's
I do want to do
calm,
have you
collected.
jumped off the pier?
I love it. It's so fun.
Is it
It's
super high?
crazy. It doesn't look that high, but you're in the air for a while.
I'm so scared that I'm gonna
But
ditch out when
it's
I
not like
go, and
that.
I
It's not
want
crazy high.
to.
Sometimes the tide is really high, so it's like this is
And
the thing.
there's no danger of hitting the bottom.
No, like at all. It's pretty
I
deep.
don't feel like Connor's gonna wanna do it. I would
Connor can
like
swim
to,
or no?
yes.
Oh, okay.
I
Like
mean, I'll probably still get him a life vest just because I'm a concerned
um,
mother.
you probably have to bring it though.
I think rent stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know.
because we don't have
I'm
chairs.
like I didn't. They don't. I have never rented. I've
Yeah,
never rented a chair. I
it's
don't know.
it's $18 for 2 chairs and an umbrella for the
Oh,
whole
that's not
day.
terrible. Me not even knowing.
Aguadilla.
We usually just get
Let me
lucky.
not give them a free sponsorship. Hey, if you happen to see this, Aguadilla, I think it's Aguadilla Water Sports. They have like a whole thing. You can rent jet skis, you can rent kayaks. They'll give you a guided kayak tour to like something that's off the coast of there.
Mhm.
It's like one of the crash boats or
They have
something.
it's like an
Ruins.
army base that
That's
was
where they
there.
take you.
Mhm.
And then they have an option where they can take you on one of those banana looking things.
Yeah, those look cool. I've never done it, but
Mhm.
I
I
really
would
want to
like
do
to do
that.
something like that. I don't know if someone's down. Of course you have.
She's been there, done that.
Uh-huh.
Wait, who? I want to do
Yeah.
that, low key, but I'm kind of scared. Not a shack, and you're gonna come
I
down
was like,
right
because
off
I'm
of
a
it.
snack flying down from the
She's
sky.
like,
Body tea.
body tea.
Oh shit. But yeah, so we're real excited.
That's exciting.
That's
And
been the
then
year in
a
a life.
couple days in San Juan.
Yeah.
It's
It's
fun.
I'm gonna see family while I'm there.
It's
I'm
fun.
reconnecting with I keep in touch with like one cousin and her people, and
Mhm.
she's kind of the bridge to the rest of my mom's side of the family. We're the only ones I probably see because
Mhm.
I don't really know anybody from my dad's family out there that I would like
They
be
would actually
close
want to
enough
go
to.
visit. Yeah.
I wouldn't know the first thing to say to them.
Mhm.
So it was on my mom's side of the family,
Yeah.
and I grew up
Which is
going there.
fine.
Yeah, I grew up going there. Like I'm really hoping it's some of it is still kind of the way it used to
Like the
be, but if
same
it's
way.
not, I know it won't be. The terreno changed.
Mhm.
All the
Natalie's
tios
gonna
dimitieron
get
with the
there. She's
terrenos.
like, "Don't worry, I know where to go."
I got
Eyes
this.
closed.
Um, but yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Is it close by or no?
it's in Santa Isabel. It's
Like
like an
from where
hour and
you're
a half from Aguadilla.
No, 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 but like is where your family from? Is it close to the beach? Because it's close
There
on
is
the
a
other
Santa
side, no?
Isabel has a beach. Like my mom, the house that she grew up in, which my grandmother sold when I was in high school.
Mhm.
And so I'm like, I kicked myself because I would have kept that house.
Mm.
My grandma sold it when I not that I had a chance, but I would have tried.
You never
My
know. That could have been the I would have been fighting for that.
um,
Yeah, I would have been
so
fighting.
s- so the the house my mom grew up in, if you turn and kept walking down the street, you hit the like malecon, the area where the water
Mhm.
is. Um, and I've been to the beach near there, like closer,
Mhm.
but I can't remember any specific beaches. And Aguadilla, not that I'm sure the beaches are beautiful, but
Mhm.
they also say that the water in Aguadilla is the tide and all of that is completely different from what you get in San Juan. Like the
Mhm.
water's rougher in
Absolutely.
San Juan.
A little bit, yeah.
So I'm excited for that too because I love to lounge. I'm like,
Mhm.
I like to go to
Big
Gulf
beach
Coast
bums.
beaches.
Mhm.
Yes, we are, which is crazy because we live somewhere where
Right.
it's the ocean state, allegedly.
But beaches are kind of.
You talk
I
about
go to
Scarborough is a world class beach.
Scarborough.
Scarborough is a world
We have
class
some
beach.
nice beaches.
Oh, beautiful.
We have nice beaches.
This
My
is
favorite beach.
this is how I describe Rhode Island. No, I want to hear
It's
what you were gonna
pretty.
say. What's your favorite beach? Are you gonna gatekeep? You thought about it.
I
Jalen
did.
thought about it. She was like, "My favorite beach is."
And then I shut the fuck up
I
immediately.
saw
I
that.
was like, oh,
I was like,
actually.
"Oh, she stopped because I
I'm
interrupted her."
gatekeeping. No, I'm just
She's like, "No, I'm
gatekeeping.
gatekeeping."
Nah, my favorite beach is Third Beach,
Third beach,
also known
not my
as
favorite.
Peabody.
Okay, so I have been to
Over in
PBD.
is that Middletown technically, or is it
Fucked
Jamestown?
my car up
It's Middletown, right?
heavy. Yeah, I fucked my car up. That's what I said.
There?
Mhm.
It's a nice beach. It's a
I choked
private
on a rock.
beach. It's a private beach. I love it. It's expensive to get in during the week.
It's crazy
Well,
silly
I don't know if
expensive.
yeah. I should get
I also feel
over.
like it's so silly to pay to get into the beach.
Last year when I went, I kind of teed because I love going to the beach. I'm a big beach bum. I go sometimes even by myself if
I love
nobody's
that for
down.
you.
But that's my favorite beach, and it's a private beach. So each time that you go per car, it's last time I went, it was 35 bucks.
You
Mind you, I'm
can't buy a
going like
pass?
2-3 times a week. So I was giving them money.
You can't buy a pass?
For that beach, no, because it's a private
So
beach.
dumb.
You have to buy a membership.
Wait, but how much is the membership?
I've been on the wait list, Natalie, for 4 years
There's
now.
a wait
There's a wait
list.
list for this membership.
Do you know
I've
how
been
much the
on the
membership is? So they
it
don't
was like
even tell
100 and
you.
something.
And
There's a wait list though, but
okay.
because they mainly go for like the residents
Yeah,
first, and then
that's fair.
but I've been on the wait list and I've applied every single year.
Keep hoping.
I keep so then I think I'm just gonna this year I'm just gonna get the season pass for second beach. It's all the same beach.
Yeah.
It's just down the
You
street.
know my problem?
But it's just the
the vibe.
the vibes are different.
Yeah. So
That
here's
is
my
true. But but
now they closed. They put a fence
they
between
put
the
a
two
fence.
fucking beaches because of
It's
us.
a border.
Everybody's like, "What the fuck, Jalen?
You're from Second Beach.
You're not allowed here."
She doesn't even go here.
These Second Beach bitches.
No, literally. But I might. I don't know.
but
And even then, the beach pass is like I think when I checked, actually the membership might be more because the season pass for Second Beach was $180.
it's crazy. Here's the thing. I wouldn't.
It does
Yeah,
though, yeah.
1 week of beach going and you
Yeah, and
basically bought it.
I paid it off.
Here's my thing. Here's my beef with Rhode Island beaches. It's not so much that the beaches are ugly because they're not. I love a New England beach. Why the fuck does the water have to be so cold all summer long?
Yeah.
There's never a minute of warmth. I just like I what? If it were warm, I
It'd be
wouldn't
different.
complain. I'd live at the beach here too. When I was in Florida, you couldn't get me away from a freaking beach. I swear to God. Here,
It's freezing.
the water is 12 degrees all year round.
It could be 90 degrees outside. The sun is beaming. You're sweating, and you're still gonna catch pneumonia.
And it doesn't feel
like,
it's
there's
the
no
kind
way
of cold
around
that's
it.
refreshing where it's like, oh, it's a little cold,
Like
so you
I'm
get used to it.
shivering.
Your lips turn blue.
My
Both
hands
sets.
are like.
I'm screaming.
That's not funny because yeah, actually, yeah.
Bro, who's trying to
That's
go there?
hilarious.
Who's trying to go there?
And no, it's actually insane.
Dudes who go there reverse puberty.
insane,
They
like,
go back. Their balls go back
You
up.
walk in and like your body goes into shock.
You know what? The two most beautiful beach type archetypes, right? This New England beach vibe. You get it here in Rhode Island, and like the Newport, Middletown beaches. And then we went to Maine one summer during fucking COVID for our
I
family
remember
trip.
that.
You were there.
I was there. Yeah,
We
I
went to
remember
York,
that.
Maine. First of all, not talking shit about Maine. However, I didn't know the sand on the beach was black.
Oh yeah.
And not in the tropical, exotic black sand beach kind of way,
volcano
like the baby boy video. No, it was just black. And then
vibe. Should be black.
you had to climb over what I could only describe as like a retaining wall to get onto the beach.
Mhm.
And I'm over here and I'm like, why don't they have like a boardwalk? Where's the soft
Mhm.
sand? Because I'm thinking of a Florida beach. It turns out that it's like that because the tide comes all the way up to that wall when it's high tide. And I'm like, so people just consistently move their chairs back until there's nothing
the whole
left?
day.
Until
You're on top of the you're on top of the wall.
You're back at the house. You're back at the house.
The house is nice though. The house was nice.
That was a great
And literally we were
time.
down the street from the beach.
Mhm.
On the same street. Like 10 minutes down. But it was a nice walk.
Absolutely.
It was a beautiful walk.
Fantastic. However, the
Yeah, that shit was
water
crazy.
was frigid.
Freezing.
Frigid.
What is up with that?
I got in and I was into like my weight. And I stood in that water because it's like, what do? You're on vacation. It's the summer.
Mhm.
It was July.
What's the
It was July.
only one set of lifts.
I narrowly escaped with my life.
Nah, New England summers are crazy.
How do you get frostbite in the middle of August? Like, what is
Right.
happening?
Rhode Island beaches are nice, but also another thing that sucks about Rhode Island beaches is that most of the time you gotta cross that fucking bridge.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that because that bridge, it pisses
Galen's
me
got
off.
beef with the bridge,
It
guys.
pisses me off
We're gonna be trending
because
when this episode post canceled.
right, it pisses me off genuinely because if you guys know, there's two bridges normally to get to the beach. You cross it's either Jamestown Bridge or it's Newport Bridge.
I don't know this because I just go where I'm told. I follow somebody.
Oh,
I'm not
actually,
from here.
no, I know how to get there like it's back of my hand.
Well, clearly you was about to get a pass and everything.
I am gonna get the pass, but I
And you
actually
gotta
ended up
factor that into the
I
cost.
actually ended up getting an easy pass because of that freaking Newport
Which
Bridge.
is a toll. Oh, here we go.
The Newport Bridge toll is $12. $6 each way.
Nah.
Kind of crazy.
And with it easy
because it's also my fault. Also, I have
there's a lot of disclaimers to this story.
I have issues because it's $6 each way, which is kind of crazy for a toll. The only toll that we have in the entire state.
I'm from Florida, so don't talk to me about
this. $6 each way, and then Rhode Island. What is that? The DOT, right? The Department of Transportation. Y'all need to step up your shit. Like, there's no way that it takes.
Step your game up.
Step up your game. It takes them 3 to 4 months for them to send you your toll. Like, I'll go to the beach in June and I'm not getting that toll until September, October, and I'm like, all right, like I forgot.
You're a different person now.
Actually,
You're in your
I grew. I'm healed from that. You know.
We're drinking pumpkin spice lattes and painting.
And I'm getting a toll from June, from May, actually. You know.
You have to catch me next summer and maybe I'll pay it.
And then I'm forgetful, so I forget to pay my tolls. So then my $12 toll is now $300, which is crazy. But now I got an easy pass. I invested in an easy pass.
But it's still $6?
No, so with the easy pass, they have a Rhode Islander discount. Like, you have to show like Rhode Island registration, Rhode Island license, and now every time you pass the Newport Bridge, it's only 8 cents, which is a big jump.
Wow. I'm gonna get one. I don't go there that often, but I'm gonna get one just because.
I go to Boston often, and like I go to the beach often, so then it just makes sense because now the Boston tolls on the Easy Pass is like actually I like going
there before.
In Warwick, there's a place, there's a park. I can't remember what it's called. It's by Airport Road, and if you park a certain way, you can see the planes take off and like come in. It's so cute.
Can we pretend that
airplanes
are
in
like
the night
shooting
sky,
stars?
like shooting
I
stars?
could really use a push right. What
That's
an
a good
emo ass song.
It's a really good song, actually. Mr. Theo.
Now you gotta like slide your hand down.
You're like,
you know when music got fucked up? When people stopped sliding down malls in slow motion.
and like,
It's just R&B was never the same after that. Let's really get into that. It's such a jump from topics, but let's be real. As soon as motherfuckers became toxic and started talking about, do you want to listen? Would you rather cry in a Bentley or an Altima? That's when music lost all of its soul. Because if you're not sliding down a fucking wall for me in pain, if your face isn't scrunched up, I don't want it. I don't want it.
That's because the new generation didn't have taken out the video.
Oh my God.
No diddy.
I'm gonna have to cut that out.
He's gonna come for us.
My video. I'm sorry, Beyonce. No. What is it? Thank you, Beyonce.
Thank you, Beyonce.
You have to thank Beyonce. Babe, thank Beyonce.
Say thank you. Now.
Thank you, Beyonce. Oh, I think music changed. The second people stopped sliding down the malls, the second boys to men stopped wearing matching outfits.
Stop holding a boombox outside your window.
For our people, though, like for our people, it was the R&B era. It was the R&B era, right? When Boyz II Men stopped wearing matching outfits, that was it.
That was it.
Bro, Boyz II Men had you in Levi's, dad jeans, fucking Sperry's, a Letterman jacket, a tie, and a baseball cap. And they all had the same outfit, but like slightly different color variations because they have personality, you know?
Right?
Like B2K. They were trying to get B2K, and I'm just like, y'all don't. It just
not hitting.
didn't. It didn't hit the same,
It
and
didn't tickle your
so
pickle?
I hate that. But and I find myself like I'm trying to always look for new music, and I'm like, you
Real?
gotta be open minded. You gotta be open minded. And then I hear shit, and I'm like, why am I open
Why am
minded?
I why?
No, I'm going back inside my mind. No thanks. I'm gonna go listen to the shit I've been listening to for the last
For
20
the
years.
past, like,
Occasionally, a song will come along, and I'm like, that hit. Yeah, like
cooking.
there's a song on J Cole's last album, which came out last year. I mean, a Rockstar.
Yes.
I think he's already had another album
I
since
think
then, or he's
yes.
working on it. But Vida Rockstar Life or whatever. And I just heard it the other day because I was messing around. And I'm like, you don't play enough J Cole, so I did like a whole J Cole set.
You played a song the other day that I hadn't heard in a while.
Natural.
No, it was Fenty, Ozuna,
Mm.
and J. Cole. And I was like, wow, it came out like, what, 3 years ago, I
Yeah,
think?
that song is a banger.
The album was actually really good.
Is that an Ozuna album
It
or
is
is
an
it a
Ozuna
joint
album, which
Ozuna's all over the place for me. He put out
the
a new
vibes
single
of
today.
the album are like completely like different, but Fenty was J. Cole and him, but it cooked.
How do
It
you
cooked.
controversy alert. How do you like Rosita?
I like it. I like it.
Can I
And the girls are finally stopped fighting, which
Yeah, but now other girls are fighting
but now
about
other
it.
girls
Here's
are fighting. I personally I don't
Jill's about to get canceled. Listen, yeah, say your piece because I want to say something about that.
I don't think it was that deep.
Okay.
I don't think it was that deep. I think they were just yapping.
So for those of you who don't know, Tiny, who's like a prolific reggaeton producer, is putting out a new album. His last album, Data, went
So good.
quadruple diamond in this household. I only listened to Data for like
Triple
6
platinum
months
in my car.
straight. That is a fantastic album. It is a sonic journey. So he's getting ready to put out a new album. He's been dropping singles. Historically, over the last 4 or 5 years now, J. Cole and Rauw Alejandro had beef, and they went back and forth dissing each other for a minute. And
on Twitter, on Instagram,
it was on
music,
site type shit. It was not a friendly
girls
beef.
were fighting.
They was ready to beat each other's ass.
Which sucks, right? Because they both are so like I believe they're both musically very talented.
They are. You know, J. Cole used to be in a boy band.
Yes, which is
and sang music that is completely different. So the crazy part is he can sing, not just rap. It's interesting the way he uses his voice now, and that's a conversation for another day. But it's very interesting the way he uses his voice. But they've been fighting, and that was like a beef that we just like never thought was gonna resolve itself. Where 2 weeks ago, Tiny drops a
in
clip.
New York, I think.
Yeah, he's out doing like that. I don't.
Was it like a listening party? I think.
Yeah, but he only plays certain clips. Yeah, it was like a retrospective, and he drops his. He goes, "This is my new single coming out, whatever next week," and it was a song called Rosita, and it's Jay Cortez and Rauw Alejandro. They came on stage, they performed it. There's pictures. They genuinely look like they made up, which is fantastic. The song is a vibe. Long story longer. There is a line in the song that says, "Yo la dejo yo la dejo y me caso como Nodal." Christian Nodal is a Mexican singer who was famously dating Casu, who is a Argentinian singer.
Is she? I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's from Argentina, I think. Yeah, she's from Argentina.
Is she?
Look it up.
I'm like, let's see.
Look it up. Am I right? Am I right? She's from Argentina. Thank you, producer.
Damn, that was fast.
Yay.
I had to unlock my phone.
She was from Argentina. They had a daughter.
Oh.
They had a daughter together, Nodal and Casu. For those who don't know the lore, Nodal and Casu had a daughter together. They're both famous singers. The daughter's name is Inti. And like 2 months later, not even, Nodal abruptly leaves Casu and is suddenly dating Angela Aguilar, who is the most annoying Latina artist on the planet Earth. Nobody likes her, and I feel bad because I feel like some of it is like, no. I feel like some of it is just hate, but I feel like some of it is also well deserved. Like, she's annoying.
He did her hella dirty, which I understand.
He did.
Cool.
Because Angela's not a girl's girl.
No,
forget whatever hate you just.
Fan de su relación.
Baby,
it'd be on site for me.
Not just that.
Personally, if a girl comments that on my man's page, I'm sorry, but
yuck. So like, a lot of people interpreted that line as being insensitive to Casu. I think that it is further heightened because Casu had recently she's coming out with a book or came out with a book and she has openly talked about how reggaeton is a boys' club.
Mm.
And it's very hard for women to break through and to be respected. And allegedly, Kasu didn't name names or drop tracks or nothing. She was on what is considered a very big reggaeton collaboration that either recently dropped and asked to be removed from it because the dudes that she collaborated on the track got a little funny with her.
Mm.
And so she was upset about that. Fast forward, I guess.
Coffee?
Are you watching TikTok right now? Bro.
I heard that and I was
I
like,
did too, and I'm like, is she adding sound effects? Kasu wrote like a whole think piece on it. That's what made and then Tiny had to put on an apology, and I'm like, it's not.
She did like a whole thing on her Instagram
Yeah,
story.
she wrote an essay about it.
Yeah, she did.
On her Substack, because now everybody's got a fucking Substack. What is a Substack? She wrote a whole thing on her Substack, like about how reggaeton culture. I think the tagline or the biggest hard hitting line that really made Tiny apologize, which again I don't personally think it was that serious, was that she feels like they were promoting or celebrating another woman being abandoned, another Latina woman being abandoned by a man to raise a child alone. And I was like,
Don't
I get what you're saying. You have every right to be angry. No matter what I say, it sounds like I'm invalidating the shit out of her. But
right.
you have a right to be angry, but I also feel like the line was probably, if anything, I think it was just badly timed. I don't necessarily think the intention was, oh, we're gonna celebrate the abandonment of this girl and her daddy.
Yeah, but like, I just think it was taken way out of like, and I know she talks about being like it's a male domination, but like there are women who do such an amazing job in reggaeton.
And I like
Kazu, Evie Queen. You like these women just have a hit. I'm sorry, no tea, no shade, no tea, no shade, but just have a hit.
That's what's the song with Young Miko. Have you heard it?
I have, but
you don't like it.
I'm not a fan. That's what I'm saying.
Well, talk about your
have a hit.
We gotta talk about your girl, Young Miko. She's out here doing shit.
Yeah, she is.
What's
that gap?
Did you order something? Is it out?
No, it is out. But you want to know something? I love Young Miko, but I just expected a little more.
Really just sweatpants.
It's just sweatpants. It's just sweatpants.
You wouldn't know it's the Young Miko collection for any reason
at all. It's just baggy sweatpants that I normally wear.
I don't like the shorts.
Or like the sweat shorts. Or
they're so
hoodie.
long.
But
or is she just short?
She's short. But also they're like up to here. The shorts.
I don't.
Which I don't like. I'm not a fan.
I'm
but
not wearing
the sweatpants look cozy. They're heavyweight. They're cute. But I just expected, because it was a collab, I expected her name somewhere on the piece.
Yeah.
If her name was on the piece, I would have bought it.
So you're good.
I don't even know how to like.
You turn it and you can pull it from up here. Yeah. So
goes this way and then up.
I hit Jalen. And I'm like, Jalen, we're gonna bring the podcast back. We're gonna report on YouTube. I told her my plans and I said, I want to talk about something though, because I had never heard this term until like 3 months ago, and then it was suddenly everywhere. Do y'all know what a torta is? Not the Mexican
food, but well, technically it's still Mexican food. Oh yeah, that's true.
It's true. I'm like, actually, can you tell us what a torta is? Because I don't want to fuck this up.
It's just
it's like that. This is like the Latina version of a hot Cheeto girl. But
a hot Cheeto girl.
But they're chubby.
It's just a chubby Hispanic woman.
And she's got a certain vibe to her.
Yeah, she got a little vibe to her, but
famous tortas. Astrovino. Astrovino is a fucking torta.
They have a little smell.
Not a smell.
She'll never die on this podcast. As long as Shotty Bay is a torta. Tortas. So the first time I came across this, and y'all already know how we feel on this podcast and where our views stand. So fuck ICE.
Facts. And if you support ICE, fuck your mama too.
Not you, your mama. Fuck you and the horse you rode.
Fuck you and your mama.
So I saw it because they were like, ICE is not.
I saw that
ICE
video.
ICE is recruiting tortas. And it's an AI generated video of a torta. in a fucking tactical ice vest, and she's like, "What is she
Wait, that was
saying?"
an AI video?
Yeah, it was AI.
Shut the hell up.
Yeah, well, there was one of a chick that looked like a torta for sure, who was actually an ice
Because I
agent.
saw it. I'm
No, I
like,
saw
wait,
an
did I
AI
get?
one.
I'm like, did I get got by AI?
No, I saw that one. There's like an actual torta who's an
Okay.
ice agent. But then I saw one that's AI generated, and it was literally like a torta type chick, and she was like, "I'm gonna join ice, you know. You go back to where you came."
So
It was like
like,
so AI, but that shit, that was my introduction to torta.
and
Then
you just went into like a black hole of like,
there's this
what is the torta?
there's this chick on Instagram. I don't know the app. I'm gonna try and find the reel and post it to the Instagram carousel when we load the episode. So look out for that. But there's videos of her and she's doing the most. She's talking to dudes and it looks like she's trying to persuade them to do something.
Hey,
But
yo.
she's doing the most random shit. She's like, she looks at the guy and she's like,
That I saw the other ice video though, where they're like, go eat something, you fucking torta. It's like just like a fat ice agent. He's like, go eat something. They're recruiting tortas now, but that video killed me. It sent me because facts. What are you doing? Be your own people, bro. Be your own people. And then I throw up. I would scream. And then I love those videos on TikTok where there's like a guy interviewing people outside of the club,
Mhm.
and then they're like, oh, like, and it's like obviously like what you would consider a torta. And she's like just yapping, and then like a group of guys are fine. Then he's like, would you date a torta? Would you go to town? And then he looks at the girl and he's like, yeah, hi. She's like, actually, it's
Usually
not
a
even
mad
me.
skinny dude too.
Yeah,
Skinny
it's
dudes
so
love them
funny.
a torta. Keep them warm in the winter, baby.
Yeah,
Torta vision. So
yeah, little
I get on
feet.
Threads and
Right.
I fucking search torta. So I'm like, let me just see what comes up.
Just
Because
I'm just
Threads is
curious.
such a silly, goofy place on this planet Earth. Somebody goes, I just heard the term torta, and I just want to know if anybody else feels like it's racist to say that. And I'm like, not y'all fucking. Oh my God, we can't have anything.
We can't have anything.
We can't have anything. Leave it alone. It's fucking funny.
Nah,
Even tortas like being tortas.
right though.
Tortas
right.
own that shit.
I think it's
Tortas
so
own that
funny.
shit.
I think it's so funny.
Listen, if you're a torta, embrace it.
Own it, girl. For me,
Listen, I'm be a torta.
I might be.
We're gonna write out. You might be a torta.
You're right at dawn.
That's right. Question:
Hello.
How do we feel about Benito and Gabriela's reunion tour?
I've been waiting for this one.
That's the only woman Jalen doesn't mind Bad Bunny being with.
If it can't be me, I'm glad it's her. If it can't be me,
Fair.
I'm glad it's her. I honestly I don't think that they ever like parted ways.
I don't.
Or maybe
think they were together. I think they were in each other's orbit. Tell me your theory, and I'll tell you mine.
I don't think that they were ever like. She was always around. She was always around. Maybe. Definitely a groupie. That's how she started off. I don't know if you remember that lore.
They met in a restaurant, right?
But she was like following him around for a little bit. I don't know if you remember that lore.
No.
I had heard about that, but she was like a groupie or whatever. Maybe cut that out. I don't know if I'm gonna get canceled for that.
Because people love Gabriella.
I'm people. I'm people though.
So you're not doing it, I'm gonna fucking right up.
But I love Gabriella. I think that maybe they did part ways for a little bit because there was an era where he was like town bad.
Mhm.
But
When do you think that was? Year wise?
I want to say nadie sabe.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I don't remember what year that was. 23.
23, but I think so. Okay, so when do you think they got back together? Like officially.
I want to say like the end of officially. She started hanging out around now, but she was at the Grammys. She was at Super Bowl. She was at.
But we're seeing everything now. But how long do you think she's actually been like?
She's definitely been back for
She was
at
at
least
the residency.
Yeah, so I think at least 20. The end
People
of 24, beginning of 25.
people started spotting them together right at the beginning of the Devi Tirama. And it wasn't them
Yes, which
together,
was
sorry.
they were just at the same
Same place,
vicinity.
mysteriously, same places at
Mhm.
seemingly the same time, but yet nobody could get a picture
No
of them
interaction
together.
of them hanging out, yeah.
Crazy. And then out of nowhere,
Because whenever they did the what is it called when you show up to somebody's house and you just start like
parranda.
yes, he did some of those,
Saludos.
and I think that was around Christmas time,
Yes, that's when
2024,
you do parrandas.
2024 going into 2025, because the album dropped 2025.
Right. Yeah. Yes.
So 2024, he was doing like a bunch of like promo, not promo, but like a bunch of like stuff like that, and he was doing that, and she was there, but not there.
So I have some lore on that.
If that makes sense.
That Thanksgiving, they allege, because I remember seeing it on TikTok a few days after Thanksgiving. They allege that they spent that Thanksgiving together because Bad Bunny posted his plate, either posted his plate and was like, "Yeah, we get the jamonilla."
Yes, and then she posted
Just the tray
just
of
the tray.
sandwiches.
Yes,
Like,
I remember that, and I was like,
what is it?
I think we sent this to each other, and
And
I
I'm
was like, oh,
they're
what's going on?
they fucking no, I'm just kidding. So
what's going on?
here's my theory. Bad Bunny and Gabriella together. We know they are. People are like, "Oh my god, we love them." It's getting too cutesy for him. Remember, Bad Bunny says that he plans his album and his albums and his
Years in
eras
advance.
years in advance. So,
which, sorry, side note.
no,
I think we're gonna get a side B. What is it like a? I think to Nadie Sabe, because I don't know. Which
don't piss me off.
a lot of people hate that album.
I don't hate it, but it's not what I want.
But I
can't
like
see
that.
it
I
now.
like that era. I like that era, but I don't know though. Maybe though, because on the album it says Bad Bunny / Benito, and we only really got the Benito version.
Of 97?
Yeah,
You think
because it
so?
was just like the trap version. I mean, we only got the Bad Bunny version.
Yeah, the Benito version.
Yeah, so we shall see, I guess.
I
But
wouldn't.
and also he archived all of his stuff, so I
Although
feel like something's coming.
although I will say people are gonna watch it and be like, these two fuckers.
Fuck.
If you know us, you know us. And if you don't,
Well,
we're
get to
giving
know
you the
us.
real deal. We're like uncensored. So one of my favorite Bad Bunny songs is on Nadia Sabe because it has the hardest beat drop of all fucking time. You know what I'm talking about?
Which
Maybe a
one?
guess.
Is it Thunder? Because I feel like that one, and
Thunder
then
and Lightning is a good although he
is
disses
it the one
Balvin
with
and
Young
now they made
Jimmy?
up, so I feel like they'll never perform it again.
That's true.
Vaticano.
Really?
Go back and listen to
I'm like, really?
I'm gonna play it for you on this.
After, yeah.
Listen to the beat drop on that song. It reminds me of Kanye West in his My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy era. So, Vaticano's a nasty song. Woo! That song is wild, but it's a good song. My favorite song on the album, and it has like
I don't really like that.
that's like riding around.
Maybe it's dark.
That's like exactly.
Yeah, it's hella dark. It's scary vibes.
Okay, but you know who would have been phenomenal on that song
Jake
or on a remix? Jake Cortez.
Jake
Tell me
Cortez,
not.
yeah.
The way that his voice is, I could just
It's just
imagine
so
him.
dark and like heavy.
The synth and the bass line on that song, it's perfect.
It would eat, yeah.
It's perfect. You got to hear it from this perspective. But anyway,
I'm gonna play it after this.
I am. On the speaker though. You got to hear it like for real. So my theory is they're together, things get too cutesy wootsy, and he really starts falling for her. And you know, Bad Bunny has talked about his tendency to self-sabotage so many times.
A lot.
He's open about his struggles with that sort of thing. And he really talks about it on this album a lot in certain songs. Like Close Friends is one of my favorite songs because that end piece,
love that song.
that raw honesty at the end. Exactly.
That song
and that's about her.
It is. Because if I were her, I would keep him in my my close friends. Absolutely.
You're gonna see everything you're missing.
You're gonna see me doing.
And I've told Helen
good.
this before. Gabby's very young. I'm not saying this from a like weird perspective. Gabby's a pretty girl.
Yeah, she's hot. She's so
very
hot.
pretty girl, and she's successful. She's doing her thing, and she's the closest. She she has to feel like home to him because she's a
Mhm.
Puerto Rican girl through and through,
Mhm.
through and through. I feel like they're a real
It's
ass
like
Puerto
me
Rican couple.
too.
So, and remember, she did all the promo for Un Verano Sin
She
Ti,
did,
that little
yeah.
short film.
Mhm.
So
She's
I
in the
think,
album.
yep, I think they're touring, and right around the time that Bad Bunny starts getting real wild. Remember on the Un Verano Sin Ti tour when he was caught kissing all those girls at
Oh
58.
yeah,
I
that
think
would piss me
that
off.
and they did
Mhm.
get spotted together a couple times after
Mhm.
that, and then suddenly it's
It
like
just like fizzled out.
fizzled out. I think Gabby was willing to tolerate certain things, but once he got too famous and started acting a fool, because I don't think he
Mhm.
has it in him to be that way forever. I mean, he talks about being a hoe, but he's a
Mhm.
lover boy at the same time.
Mhm.
But the Gabby gets fed up and dips. Remember, she had another boyfriend for a little bit.
She did. I do remember that.
She posted a
She
dude a few
posted
months
it,
later. She
yeah,
posted a dude on her Instagram, right?
and he crashed out, high key, high key, and then guess who came home?
Stop playing and come
Guess
home. The
who
kids miss
came
you.
home?
So
And then all of a sudden he's posting salsa again. You picked it
yeah,
out on his
so
story in Chile, which is crazy because
Santa's living her best life,
now that I just like put pieces together in my brain, and that's kind of
right?
crazy because he posted salsa and it was from Chile. Chile was a while ago.
That was the beginning of the tour.
Yeah,
But hear me. No, but that was only a few months
Benito.
ago.
But it was way before the whole thing was like confirmed that they were like.
Sure. Hear me on this. So that happened. And you remember he had that song with it's not Chencho y Mardi. Ñengo Flow, Gato de Noche,
Yeah.
which was a big departure
Mhm.
from the music he was making at the
Mhm.
time because that was that was the Christmas after Un Verano Sin Ti. Remember that?
Mhm.
So 22 going into 23, Gato de Noche dropped. And that's a very nasty,
It's a
like
good song.
great song. But again, Un Verano Sin Ti was such a lover boy vibey album. It's still my
Mhm.
one of my favorites. Very different from Gato de Noche, which is like perreo intenso. So
I can't sing that. Huh?
I don't know. But that happens.
Yeah.
The tour ends and he sort of disappears for a little bit.
For a while, for months, just
We out
silence.
of nowhere, what do we get? The Ojitos Lindos video.
Which is crazy.
Because it came I could be wrong. You got your phone.
Yeah.
Confirm it. You go to YouTube probably and don't play the video, but just look it up. That video came out almost a year after the album came out. Months after. Like, what was the reason? Right? Truthfully, what was the reason?
What's the reason?
Well, it just didn't make sense. Why suddenly
Uh-huh.
then? And I feel like maybe that was his
Uh-huh.
last. And the video is about him being with girl after girl after girl and not finding happiness with anybody until the very end when he finds happiness with who? Sansa, his
Sansa.
dog. But what is that really
Where
representative
does it
of?
tell you when the thing dropped?
Did you look up the video?
Yeah, and it just says 3 years ago, but like normally it'll give you like a
Just Google
fecha.
it, I guess. So that I'm gonna keep talking while you look it up.
Yeah.
So that happens, and I feel like that was his last ditch attempt to be like, come on, like I fucked up, but he was already with. There was already rumors about him and Kendall by the time the Ojitos Lindo video dropped. Not my
I'm a
favorite
big
era. I
hater.
was not a fan of him at that point.
I'm a big hater, but I still held it down for my man. Many
I
people
didn't
dropped
stop
him.
supporting him in that way, but I wasn't actively looking for what he was doing, and he did a lot during that era because that's when Bullet Train came out.
Okay.
People forget, and I'm glad they forget because I don't like the controversy. I imagine that the level of controversy surrounding it.
Ojitos Lindo, the song dropped May 6th, 2022. Obviously,
Mhm.
that's when the album dropped.
Yes. We all knew where we were
The
on that day.
I do. The music video was released a year later on Valentine's Day, 2023. It's crazy.
Him and Gabby were already broken up. I think Gato de Noche is I think everything from in and around, like, Thanksgiving to Christmas was their breakup, and there's a reason why. People are gonna be watching this and be like, "I don't fucking care." They they break up. That's the Kendall era. By the time Ojitos Lindo dropped, he was already dating her. Sabe comes out.
Mhm.
I think Bad Bunny saw a hit to his career. I think that he was exploding, and then all of a sudden he wasn't. Here's what I think. If you want me to be honest, I think Bad Bunny had and has plans for his albums because he says he plans them years in advance. What?
Interesting. I don't think that that's true though.
I think Bad Bunny had those albums planned, and then what happened was that breakup happened. First of all, his relationship with Kendall, he needed to kind of put shit out and be like, I do what the fuck I want. Like, I think Nadia Sabe was like a fuck you to everybody. I don't think it was planned. He was like, I'm gonna show them I'm still who
Me,
the fuck I
yeah.
am. And then after that
I'm
came
still
out,
him.
I don't know the statistics, but I would probably venture to guess that after Un Verano Sin Ti, for him to put out Nadia Sabe, think I don't think it underperformed, but I would venture to say it probably performed
A lot
very
of less
differently.
people listen to it.
Very
A lot of
differently.
less people listen to it.
Very differently.
It
And
still
so
went triple platinum in my car in my home.
it had good
at
songs.
the beach.
It had good songs, but it's not a beach album either.
No, but I played it all the time.
I listened to it a lot when I was working out and mowing the lawn. It's like motivational music. Monaco is motivational.
Obviously it goes triple platinum in my car, but I definitely do think that it's a lot of people's least favorite album. A lot of people didn't even listen to it.
Probably.
It was
People were like boycotting him.
Era, yeah.
And he kind of leaned into the whole with the Kardashian and what? He talked about the curse.
In the song.
He talked about her in the song with Young Miko.
Is it with Young Miko?
Fina? Where he talks about messing around at
yes, it is.
We're messing around at your sister's house.
But then they mention Kylie in that other song with Young Chimmy. Is it Young Chimmy or Luan La L?
Probably.
It's one of the two.
One of the two.
He's like, dale el número nuevo de Kylie.
Yeah.
Which I thought was so funny. Because like Kylie Jenner with with the cackle.
She with Timothée
You know what I'm saying?
Chalamet.
Kylie Jenner with Timothy Chalamet.
She was with Travis Scott, so a cackle's not that far off for me.
No, you
cackle are like Puerto Rican dudes who are like they're hood.
Yeah.
They're hood. They wear the like Raúl Alejandro has a song where he says, "Te gustan los cacos, yo bajo con la jersey." Like I'm coming downstairs in my jersey.
I don't know.
If you're a hashtag, if you're a cackle,
you know,
hit the inbox. Friends Like Mine Pod at gmail.com. Friends with an S. Like Mine Pod at gmail.com. Cackles only.
I want to see.
We started dating app for Jalen. Cackles only. Only cackles.
I want to see. I just want to see.
Send a picture of yourself in a jersey.
Some of them are like Luan La L and Jimmy. They.
You know what? I feel like your guy would be is Davey and Omar. Omar Quartz. He's got those curls though. They give him
Omar
a little.
Quartz is hot, in my opinion.
Omar Quartz makes
good music, phenomenal music.
It is music for a very special occasion, though. It is music for a specific occasion.
Absolutely.
He is.
Absolutely, because
you read smut books. He makes the smut of reggaeton. Songs. He's smut, and they are
because God said, "Oi, dirty."
Do him and Rose have something going on?
Then Rose is gay.
Stop.
Yeah, I thought
you're lying.
I thought the same.
The way her lyrics go.
I thought.
Anyways, we got way off track.
Yeah,
back to my theory. He breaks up with Kendall after Nadia Sabe because it doesn't go. It doesn't go the way he thinks, and he has to reevaluate his whole life. And he realizes he misses Gabi. Bad Bunny cancels whatever. He probably had a plan to do a more grounded album, but I don't think that. I think Bad Bunny went back to Puerto Rico, let his hair grow out, let his beard grow out, walked around in the sun. He has a. I didn't know he built like a huge ass farm in Puerto Rico, like a beautiful house on a farm. I imagine he sat in those mountains and listened to the coqui at night, and
just like
he was like, "No amount of women I could ever have around me will give me the feeling I have with my girl." I think that's when he writes Baile Inolvidable. And I personally think that's what he sends to Gabi, and he's like, because if you're not telling me that, I don't want to
like I'm mad.
That is one of the most incredible songs I've ever heard. That song, I need it in my veins.
It's so toxic. If you really think about it.
The way he starts is so Bad Bunny too, that Rudy voice. And you hear the synth, and I'm like, when I heard it, I was like, what is this about to be? And then I was like, because the way those trumpets come in, that song's about her.
But it's so toxic, so fucking toxic.
But I think he goes on
man, though, are we surprised?
I think he pursues her relentlessly.
Oh, absolutely. Put it
And-
all on the line.
And this is how I know it's about her because the first single he puts out is very clear. What's my ex doing? When he said that, I was like, and then he talks about her in another song too, which was the second single, Pitorros de Coco. And he says, we've talked about this before. Te pedí para Santa Claus y los reyes también.
Yeah.
What is it?
Pero Santa,
Pero los reyes nunca llegaron y Santa pichó.
yes.
Santa ignored me. He asked for her for Christmas. They broke up around Christmas for sure. The year prior or 2 years prior, it took him 2 years to get her back. I think they're married.
I think so too.
I think they're married.
Because also I thought in Un Verano Sin Ti, I think they were married before though.
I don't think so.
You don't think?
No, because she wouldn't let him go that easily. She went.
Maybe.
Gabby, I remember the minute that Gabby got another man, she posted a single solitary picture of this dude,
and that was
never
the
to be
picture,
seen again.
Yeah.
And the picture disappeared
Immediately.
I think Bad Bunny cried. He was watching the rain pour down the window.
Right.
He's at Kendall's house and she's like, Ben, what's wrong? And he's like, leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
I don't want to talk.
Mommy, be careful.
I hope a mosquito bites you. Don't catch dengue.
Not dengue. I'm screaming.
I'm going to hell. I'm going to have to the Kardashians serve me a cease
wild.
and desist.
Right.
So,
Kardashian curse.
we're out here trying to get sponsors and we're doing all this
We're
shit.
trash talking.
Comfort.
Holla at your girls.
Comfort.
I'm saying. They
I
take a lot
love
of my
your
money.
short and hoodie set. Would love for you to send me a few to show.
They're so cozy. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but could be. Imagine me saying something like, enter code FRIENDS for 10% off at checkout.
Right.
Comfort.
Get online.
Comfort. COMFRT. Comfort. So I'm sending this video on a bill.
Right.
Willing to accept 3 matching sets.
As
assorted sizes and colors.
Right.
Right. I think they're married. I think theory is and I told you this too. I said they got back together. He had to really fight to get her back and prove himself. I think that around the time that he was doing all those contests and shit in Puerto Rico, she was back, but she wasn't ready. Here's why I think they're married.
Because she was posted up at the shows. She brought her mom to the shows.
She posted a picture with his grandma, expecting us to be like, and there was a moment where people were like, nah, they're just good friends. She's just a vendor. Like he's letting her sell because she did all the jewelry for the show. And like he's probably just like, they're homies. You posted his grandma and nothing else. And then there's a video of him coming down the hallway after his live performance. And she's just in the hallway like this. Yeah. And people are like, nah, she didn't even look at him. Like, and I'm like, nah, she was trying to be nonchalant. Right. They went home that night. Babe, I'll be in the car.
Right. I'll see you
when
later.
you're done. I'm going home. I gotta go to Sun's house. Married. And here's why I genuinely think that she's very confident. She's posting everything but him. But have you noticed, like, they were so careful before? They're not even trying to hide it. They've been caught everywhere together. Every time you see him, she's like 3 feet behind him. He waited to let her up the steps at the restaurant. They're not hiding it.
And leaving the hotel too. Which I think is so funny because now...
But she waited till after the Super Bowl. Yeah. And I think she wanted him to have his shine. I think they're married. I think they're married. I think he realized he had to derail his whole life. He had to make a whole album about her. Bro, did you see that story about how he bought a building?
That building, it was a museum.
He bought a building, renovated it completely, spent $1 million, I think, renovating it, named it La Gabriela, threw her birthday party there, and then promptly shut that shit down.
Like nothing.
And people were mad about it, but I'm like,
it's his money, do whatever you want. But
he restored it. Whoever gets the building next is going to be in better shape I'm sure
for free.
He might donate
free,
it. Yeah, he might donate it, or maybe. But the thing is, like, we only ever see Bad Bunny the performer and like the person. I would love to know what Bad Bunny the businessman is like.
I'd love to be his friend.
I would love to.
Jamal, if you.
He told a story once about how his business manager called him one day. He's like, "Did you really order 11 Can-Ams?"
Oh, I remember that. He's like, "Yeah,
like,
for sure."
I don't know if it was 11. He's like, "Yeah, I went and bought one for everybody." And he was like, he was like, I mean, everybody needs to have one, or how else are we gonna go ride them?
Right.
And he talks about, prende la máquina, voy para Santurce. So, yeah, that's what I think. I hope they are. Good for them.
I love that for them.
I feel like after this tour's
He
over,
knows
he's
that
actually gonna
moment.
take time off.
Oh, for sure.
I think he's gonna have a
It's not
baby.
until. Yes, it's her.
We've been yapping for a minute. Having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fun.
If he has a baby, though, I hope.
That's crazy. Babe, you want to come join us and give everybody a little catch up on where you're at?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know, have you bop down to the end?
Pop it.
Twist it.
Twist it.
Now everybody's gonna have a meme of me going like this, and I'm giving them more content.
Pop.
Pull it.
Pop it. Twist it. Pull it. Squeeze it. Like that's how I
Ladies and gentlemen, we now have Helen in front of the camera. Thanks for joining us.
You're
So, Helen, my wife, my love, tell us how you been.
been good.
like.
Life is lifing.
Life is life, thing. How was the last year since we've been gone?
So nothing much,
No,
just
nothing big happening.
a year of growth and healing and believing. And
Am I doing this? Yeah.
some news last year. Stage 5 kidney disease. Looking for a living donor.
Woo-hoo.
Could be you.
mghLivingDonors.org. Hit the inbox if you want the info. If you go to my Instagram page or Helen's, you'll find the actual info there. I say that because people are like, why are you posting your personal details? I'm like, because if you want to donate anonymously, like you need that info. You need that info. And they are
Also,
serious about it.
now you know my birthday, so I expect lots of gifts.
That's crazy.
Give me my address.
No. No.
Like no P.O. box.
We're gonna get a P.O. box for the podcast. Feel free to send stuff in. Just not like hate mail, please. Don't leave shitty comments. I'm gonna say it right now. If you hate this show, just like unsubscribe or you can give us a thumbs down. I'm alright with that. You get on here talking shit, I'ma fuck you up in the comments. I'ma be in the comments fighting for my life. So people do know it's on our Instagram pages. But yeah, so you're looking for a living kidney donor.
Yeah, but I mean, I think what these last months have, really taught me is just that I need to just let shit go. I'm just living for me and my little family. And I'm really protecting my peace of mind.
Love that for you.
I love everyone. Yeah. Amen. I love everyone, but if you're not bringing peace to my life, see yourself out. What's up?
Yeah.
And just believing in God. And I know that it's His will, whatever it may be. I believe my donors out there somewhere.
We pray for our donor every day.
But other than that, I think that life is really good. Like I have a new perspective, and I don't really think about, what's gonna happen. I'm just trying to do better. I've changed, the way I eat. I sleep less. I've been really energized for the most part.
But when Helen was like at her peak sickness, she'd fall asleep every. She couldn't couldn't keep her eyes open. It used to
Yeah.
stress me out.
Just slumped on the chair,
Yeah,
falling asleep. But I mean, yeah.
she
So
slept like all the time.
life is good. Can't complain.
We drink our chia seed bloop every morning. Yeah.
With
We found out today they're high in phosphorus because their phosphorus was through the roof.
I mean,
Maybe you just cut down on the serving.
gotta give. Huh?
Maybe you cut down.
Yeah.
She did. Yeah, we were in Boston.
We went to Boston.
That's fun. We have to go to Boston once a month now. Yeah. How many vials of blood did you get drawn today?
14.
And a little urine. We're just getting into everything today. I hope that's
nice
not too
though.
personal. So,
Yeah.
so it was, it was a shock for you, would you say, to find out you were sick? Probably a stupid question, but
I mean, I I think that the reason why I didn't really want to go to the doctor
What's so
is
important?
because,
The confirmation.
yeah. I mean, obviously, like I knew that it was definitely something wrong because it couldn't be that, my legs were that swollen. I was that tired. I was just
Because you could have
that exhausted. No,
Do you remember,
even these
Jalen?
pants were tight.
Imma tell you if you remember the exact moment that I knew something was wrong with Helen. You remember you came over to record an episode, and we got distracted doing 8 different side quests, and I ended up making that turkey meatloaf with the vegetables in it. Not here.
not here, but
We've moved. It was like God hit me in the face. He was God gave me a sign. I was like, "No." And I remember that night we came home and I looked at Helen, I think I was crying or I was about to cry, and I was like, "I would I would be a really bad wife if I let you get on a plane and go to Guatemala looking the way you look right now. You don't." All the time. She was in this black sweatsuit she had where the sweater was kinda long, and she grabbed her purse, and I couldn't go with her, and I was on a work call when she walked out the door, she looked at me, and she flicked me off, and she was like, "I fucking hate you," and I was like, "I'm sorry." Mad. And that night she came home, and I remember being so
Oh, and
I didn't sleep that night because I was like, "This shit's stressing me out." And the next morning, I remember I sat up at 7 o'clock. I'll never forget. I was sitting on the edge of our bed in our old room, and I looked over, and she was on her phone. But when I turned around, she hit her phone, and I was like, "What are you hiding from me?" And she's like, "Nothing. Don't worry about it." And I could see that she was checking LabQuest. So I think she was trying to see her results, but nothing had come up yet. And I got up, and I remember I had knots in my stomach. Like I was making myself sick from how stressed I was. And she comes out of the bathroom. I'm in the kitchen making that bullshit concoction. She goes, "Are you happy now?" And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "It's my kidneys. They're failing." And I was like, "Excuse me?" And she was like, "I'm in kidney failure." And then went and sat on the couch. And I was just like, now the person who I love the most, like, if there's one thing people know about me, I love my wife.
man, love like define me.
I I 10 toes down for this girl. I tell her all the time I'd cut my beating heart out of my chest for you. Probably unhealthy. We spend all of our time together. But that's my person. I'm what do you do? And then nothing. That was at like 7 a.m. Nothing. Crickets. And Helen and I were like, well, we're gonna figure it out. We'll know. We'll see what happens. Noon rolls around and the doctor's office calls. And more results are coming in and she's like, my heart is also failing. And I'm like, the doctor's office calls, and I'm, like, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, and I was in the middle of, working, and the doctor's office calls, and they're like, "You need to drop everything and go check into Sturdy right now." And I was like, "But, like, now?" And they were like, "They know you're coming. You need to go to the emergency." Well, you've been on a journey since then, yeah, and now we are here. What do you wanna say to the people who have been sharing your story, who have got love and support to you?
thank you.
That's been it, really. So again, it's on our Instagram pages. Mine is at nguzzy at nguzzy. You can also find us at friends like mine pod at gmail.com, FLM underscore pod on Twitter / X, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna try and get a threads page going. Friends, I want you all to also head over to Helen's Instagram at WT Helen or what the Helen, but WT Helen. And Jalen, who is at JXILYNX. Jixlinks. um, and you'll see we've all reposted Helen's story. If you feel so inclined to donate and you want more information and you're comfortable, you can always reach out and ask us minimal questions. There is stuff we can provide. For all of you who have been wondering why the hell is now they posting all of Helen's info on social media, things like date of birth, you have to know that to sign up to donate. To even take the preliminary questionnaire, you have to know all of that information. If people want to do this truly anonymously, that's like the only way to communicate that. So I hope nobody's ill intentions with that information. In today's day and age, you need a lot more than that, but or
Yeah.
maybe a lot less. But in either case, I don't really see it being an issue. And then, just keep us in your thoughts, keep us in your prayers, keep Helen in your prayers. Breathe life into her. I will say to
And
everybody, breathe life into
nobody
her.
better come and tell me they don't know my birthday. I better get lots of
You could tell you're a June Gemini, just reckless, reckless, just out there, vibes and energy. And yeah, I think any parting words to say, ladies?
looking forward to what's coming.
Yeah, for
Uh,
sure.
hopefully we get engagement.
Yes.
That was like, oh, okay.
It
So
was
we
like
get some
Benny.
Actually,
we got a surprise for everyone.
That's why we're going to Puerto Rico. Imagine. Jalen, anything to say? Love that.
Dating Ocasio.
Hey, hey.
Dating Ocasio.
I would just say thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking with us last season. Um, we're really excited to be bringing this content to you, and I think that we just are trying to find, yeah, trying to find things. Like I said, if you see us fidgeting and shit on camera, our first to sit still. And no, this is our first time, and like we're putting ourselves out there for the entire internet to see. So give us some grace in these next few weeks. As we start to set things up, we do want to implement a new feature. Before I forget, please, in order to help us engage with you all and make it really fun and interactive, we're starting something called the group chat. So what do you do when you need advice? You go straight to the group chat and check in with your homies. Hit us in our DMs. You can hit us at our email address, which is at friends like mine pod. That's POD at gmail.com. You could tell us anything. You can ask us for advice. You can rant about something. You could talk about somebody that you don't like. You can ask for, yeah, you can do all that. True. We will see your name because when you're sending us an email or a DM, because you can DM us on any of our socials. However, let us know if you want us to keep you anonymous, and we certainly will. We will change names to protect the innocent. But we'll still get you your advice. We'll tell you what we think about certain things. You can ask us anything, just about. I'm not gonna give you my social or anything, but
anything life.
absolutely. And yeah, so again, want you to start doing that today. Today, as soon as you hear the episode, if you have a scenario that's been bugging you, if you want to see if you were right, the People's Court is in session. Bring it to the group chat, sis. Bro, bring it to the group chat. We'll talk about it here on the show, anonymous or out in the open. Exactly. I'll tell you if you're the toxic one. I'll tell you if you're the toxic one. So hit us up one more time, just in case. It is at Friends Like Mine Pod on Instagram. It is Friends Like Mine Pod at gmail.com. It is FLM, as in Mary, underscore pod on X. Find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Podcasts, and now on YouTube. So there's no excuse for you to miss an episode because you can watch us yap, you can listen to us yap, review us, leave us a good review. What is it? Like, share, and repost. Like, share, and repost. Like, share, and subscribe. Yes, if you're on the YouTube channel, please. The faster you get us more engagement, the more improvements and ideas we can make for this show and more things we can make things happen. Um, that's absolutely it. I appreciate you both for joining me on this journey. I appreciate all of y'all for being here. You can find me at nguzzy. That is at nguzzy on Instagram. Probably the most efficient way to find me on socials. You can also find me on Threads under the same handle. Helen.
She meant to say under a hat. Uh,
Back.
it's WHELEN.
That is
What?
wrong.
What?
You said WHELEN.
Oh,
There's a T
WTHELEN.
at WT Helen or at what the Helen is what it stands for. So WTH.
Wait, guy.
Jalen, where can the people find you? Back. And yeah, hey, thanks for being here with us on this episode. We'll see you on the next episode of Friends Like Mine.
Bye.